Hello, welcome in. Good morning, Miss Laley. Well, afternoon at this point. We are back for episode 2 of Ranch RP. Yesterday, we did some mining. We got a horse. We met Miss Maggie and her husband out of Valentine. What else did we do? I think that's it. Today is probably going to be very similar because Savannah is broke, needs money. But I do want to go explore, look around, and see what's going on in the county. Today will be more than likely a 2-part stream, potentially, depending on Q tonight. So yeah, we may be maybe a twofer today. Again, normally I will not be this early on Thursdays as I would be at work right now. So yeah, Thursday streams probably will be evening streams. That way I can get off work, relax, eat dinner, and then hop on. But let's see what is going on. When I logged in, there were 84 people currently in county. Don't know why we tried jumping over that when there was a gate right there. So we do need to, so we have iron bars that we do need to try to sell. We also have iron and coal in our horse that we need to go smelt. Probably that's the first thing we're probably going to go do. Is go smelt what we have. So it's out of our horse. We also got pay dirt yesterday, so we got to figure out what to do with pay dirt. Which assuming is gold painting, but we don't.
Howdy.
Howdy. We know there's gold panning in the county, but other than that, we don't know anything about it. So we were going to go smelt yesterday, but there was a group of people. I don't know why my horse has a lantern on it, because I definitely did not put a lantern on it. No, I said go away. Go to the stable. Hi, beast. Go to the stable. Okay, so why does my horse have a lantern on it today? Nothing. Just chilling. Just hopped on, just started. I swear, I'm gonna have to freaking pay Spotify premium so I stop getting Spotify ads. Why, oh why, did my horse come out with a lantern on it? Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, no. Spuds did not spawn. I have a question.
Yeah, go
What's
ahead.
So my horse is spawning, like when I pull her out of the stables, she now has a lantern on her, but when I go to tack her, and yesterday she did not have a lantern. Any idea why she now has a lantern?
Because you have it in her saddlebag.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Learned something new today.
So you quit your job?
I'm finishing up my essay for school, so that is done. Nice. Why is it always raining? And that rain is hecka loud. So... I will blow my eardrums out with the rain, but I will drop the rain for you guys. Rain is so loud. What's your essay on, Beast? It's been like that the last several days here. Today's actually the first day of no rain, which as soon as Paco comes back inside, I'm gonna have to get up and, go shut the back door because it's freezing cold outside, but, she wanted to go outside. But yeah, it rained here for like, it didn't even rain. It like drizzled for like 3 days straight here. I was over it yesterday. There's fishing apparently. Okay. I chose one that I thought would be pretty easy to write, so I chose how women are more affected by eating disorders and why. Kind of a touchy subject for sure. As for some, absolutely it is. That's good though. I do feel like that is true though. So we're gonna go to the oil field and smelt this last little bit of iron that we have, and then go sell the gold bars and or the iron bars, excuse me, that we have in our bank in Valentine, and then that we make. But Savannah tried to come over here last night, and a group of 5 rolled by and immediately stopped when they saw her stop, and they were headed back towards her, so she noped out and left. From the research I've done, it's that society has come to a fine point on how women are supposed to look. Also, all the models tend to play. Absolutely. Yep. You are correct. There is a lot of pressure on gosh. On how women should and should not look, what body types are acceptable in society. And I think it's worse depending on like where geographically you live. If you live in a big town, you're going to be more, I feel like, more pressured by those opinions versus if you were to live in like a small country in the middle of a woods town, if that makes sense. I definitely think that that has a play in it as well. Because I know, like, back where I grew up, I mean, there were some places or some people in my small town that I grew up in that had females that had eating disorders. But I also think that it's the time that we live in. So, like, I can remember, so I'm 31. Yeah, 31. And I can tell you that until probably 2005, 2010, maybe even later, like discussing things like eating disorders, mental health, depression, anxiety, ADHD, like that was very taboo for the society. Like it's become easier and more acceptance to talk about that stuff now. But growing up, it was not at all. So I think that also had a play into it. Like maybe people had them back there, either A, didn't know what they were, or just didn't talk about them because of the shame that it brought. So I think that's also kind of impacted things when it comes to things like that as well. Hey, Graham, how's work? Like Los Angeles and Hollywood, yeah. I'm sure people in California, in that area, same with New York. New York is just as bad, probably. Because of the acting scene and things like that. Potentially even Nashville for the music scene, for the country music scene, are going to have way more influential environmental influence than places like where I live. It's always existed, but everyone hid it like it was changed. Yeah, exactly. Again, I want to say it was like 2005, 2010 when like it became, and it, like I said, it may have even been later. Actually, I want to say it was later because I graduated high school in 2012. And like we talked about eating disorders in like health class and like depression and stuff in health class. But outside of that, I don't remember ever like having talks about like, hey, are you okay? Or when somebody was feeling depressed, unless like there was like a death or something. I don't think it was talked about in high school or anything. So it may have even become more acceptable and open to talk about after 2012. That would be like a cool statistic to look at, like when it became normal or acceptable to talk about that stuff. Work sucks. I'm sorry. Cannot get the smell of burning cotton bales out of my head. Yikers. I'm sure that stinks. I don't know. I've never smelled cotton bales burning, but I'm sure it would smell similar to like compacted cotton. That's all that really cotton bales are. Mm. Worse than burning hair. Paco just came back inside. Let me run and shut the back door. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Go lay down. Okay. I wonder why it's worse than the smell of burning hair. Because burning hair stinks. Very, very badly. So we have 32 iron bars to sell. The local cotton gin bales a lot caught fire and spread extremely rapid. I guess I never thought about that. I do need to find law and do a citizen registration.
I need to find shack open.
Gross. That sounds disgusting, to be honest. Very gross. Good morning.
Yeah, Donnie. Morning.
I am looking to know if you guys are buying iron bars right now.
How many you got?
62.
I buy them off you.
Okay, let me go grab them.
I'll walk with you to the bank.
I'm sorry? What'd you say?
I gotta get the money, so I'll just walk with you.
Oh, okay. Is it just because, like, you guys are
So
dry
you got
down there?
62.
I do believe so. Yes. Is that normal, I guess, would be a question. I feel stupid asking that, but... Thank you.
Thank you.
So $18
Appreciate
in...
that.
Absolutely. Thank you. So $18.60 for iron bars. Do they know what caused it then if it's not normal? The cold front pushed in. Oh, yeah, that cold front that we had a couple days ago was... that we're still suffering from was freaking ridiculous. I thought... I literally was in here working, and it sounded like it was hailing from, I have a, I call it a sticker bush tree. It's not. I don't even know what it's technically called, but they drop the gumball things that have, like, this, the pokey things at the end of them. It sounded like it was hailing on my roof because the wind was pushing them off. And they're still green. Like, they're not ready to be dropped off. They're not, to, like, naturally be dropping off the tree yet. So, oh, I need to put this money away. It's unknown at this time, but from what we are hearing, could be smothering up in the bale for a period of time and then mix it with the win and wham. Fair enough. I mean, I guess, but would it... There's nobody in that office. So, when I logged out last night, I did go into the clothing store and, like, look at how changing clothes worked. And when I came out, one of the girls that was in Valentine, asked if I was new because she had never seen me around, and I said yes. And she said that if I plan on being a law-abiding citizen, the best thing to do is to find a lawman and have them put you in their database. I don't know. Like, I have no problem doing, like, drug stuff or moonshine stuff if that's on the server. Like, I don't know. Drugs-wise, I don't know what's on the server. I really don't want to go this way, because I always... It seems like every server I'm on, I have issues coming this way. So let's go here. Let's go see if there's anybody in Saint Denis, even though I freaking hate Saint Denis. So it's, that's what I was thinking. They do have a citizen, like, I know OOC that they have a citizen registration, but typically once they arrest you, they make that, it sounds like, from watching, where'd that possum go? I just heard it squealing. I don't see it. The horse is the driver. So, like, I know from watching Wolfie's stream, who is a lawman, that when they arrest somebody, if you don't already have a citizen's registration, then they create one for you at that time. But that's a bunch of pronghorn. But I don't know, like, Like, I don't... I don't know. I don't know that I... understand the reason behind if you're a law-abiding citizen why you need to be in the registration, unless you're... or why you wouldn't, I guess, technically, unless you're planning on being dirty at some kind of point, which, again, Savannah has done... she's gone with people in her past to do moonshining operations, but she's never physically sold moonshine, but she has sold drugs in her past life. Yorkshire Viking, thank you for the follow. Oh god. So yeah. Because technically with the citizens registration registry, all they have is your name and your picture, and I think your date of birth, I think, is all they put in there. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you on Ranch as well? I'm not the driver, the horse's driver. If only that was accurate. Like, if I could just tell my horse to go someplace and it would go. Would be a lifesaver. Nice, welcome in. This is Savannah's second day on the server. We created her yesterday. I think we actually met on my Civ character yesterday. Who do you play? It's possible. I met a few people yesterday. I haven't changed my clothes, so if my clothes look familiar, then yes, we did, probably. Or at least you saw me. Talk about me. Oh, yes. Yes. I had probably been in county, no joke, probably 15 minutes when you rode up on me. Like, literally, I had just left the telegram station. I had gone to the gunsmith and got a gun and bullets, and then was just wandering around talking to chat. Whenever you rode up on me. That's funny, though. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I told you I had, like, literally just got off the train or something, and I literally wasn't joking. I had pretty much just gotten off the train. I just came in the county. But welcome in, thanks. Oh. He was the Louisiana heavy accent. Yes, he's the first person Savannah talked to outside of the gunsmith. He was the one that rode up on his horse when we were leaving Valentine on the road and asked if I was lost. Or if I needed I think actually he's asked if I was needing a ride anywhere. I think is actually what he asked. Because then I said, let me put that down in my Google Drive so I don't forget it. So we're coming up to roads. You can tell because the clay roads now instead of the dirt roads. That was him. I'm glad it stopped raining. That rain was hella loud. Howdy. I'm probably gonna butcher this. Is it Lilaboo? I'm sorry. I am horrible with pronouncing things, even though I deal with it every day at work for my job. I still can't pronounce names. As someone from England, that makes me happy. You could tell where my accent was based. Frapper, or aka Graham, is out of Texas. So he is very... There is nobody in Rhodes. Wow. All good. It's Lila, like the name. Okay. I'm probably, to be honest, I am horrible with names. I work for a bank, and so I pronounce names all day long, and I still butcher them. You would think after doing the job for 10 years, I would get better at learning how to pronounce names, but nope. Well, that is true. He is a trucker that has gone all over the U.S. too. I always forget that you were an OTR. I don't know why. Caliga Hall. So, Savannah does not know this, but I know this. Caliga is occupied here on the server, which is cool. People who can pull off, like... Well, I guess technically she knows that, because there was an ad yesterday for Caliga, like a haunted pumpkin or something, haunted house or something. I'm a porn star? Oh my. But very impressed because I'm local now. I mean, but I also think of you like, I know that you drive a truck for your farm that you work on, or the guy that you deal with. And I don't know, I feel like I always, like, I forget that you had jobs prior to the one you have now, because that's all you've had since I've known you, and I forget that you had a past OTR experience. I think that's why. So we're coming into Headache Central. If we have issues here, we will get out of Saint Denis. But Saint Denis is known in past counties for me to always cause me headaches and head pop issues. So we will see if Savannah can last in Saint Denis here. Because it has been her experience that she cannot. I think only one county I've been able to go into Saint Denis without having issues. Seriously, though, he pulls off that French twang and isn't from the French Quarter. Yeah. He did very well. Very, very well. As always, if audio, Graham, or anybody that's in here, if audio is off, let me know. If Spotify is way too loud or you can't hear the scene, let me know. And I can adjust it. The game volume is turned down. Just because it was pouring down rain earlier and was loud as hell.
A whole
Better
day of
than
community
telling all the
service.
lies.
Oh god, this
So
is
you
Wolfie.
did the right thing, Pearl, okay?
Hello, Maya.
Even though you
Good
did
morning,
a bad
sir.
thing.
Hello, how are you?
I was advised that I need to do a citizen registry with you guys.
Don't
Oh,
run.
yeah, sure. Come on in.
The one person I told him that I never wanted to meet him in character in second in the county, and I've met him.
Fraud. What does that mean?
Lovely.
What does that mean?
You
What's your
tell the
name is?
man that you have his kids.
Savannah,
you know.
Savana Jones.
Savannah
Isn't
Jones.
you
that
lied
a
to him.
Let me
private
find
matter?
my assistant. He'll help you with that.
Well,
He's good at those.
okay.
Where the hell
Okay.
did he go?
Probably.
I'll find you,
Business with
Savannah.
men?
I
It's
mean,
all
well,
these
at the
people
end of the
do.
day,
I
I
seen
don't
you
know
get
much
out
about
here.
this at all, so I don't know what to tell you.
Let's see. I don't know
Right, stay near
his.
this. People all sneaking about. There's people sneaking about out there, but
People
Let me
speaking
pull
about-
his Twitch.
I don't know.
name.
But just stay inside.
You're not listening.
Um,
Your charge isn't going to be that big, okay? It's better to get this done with.
Edmund.
You did some fraudulent stuff,
I know he's
which
live right
probably upset the man, and the man reported it, probably. I don't actually know. Did Kelly Case report you to the law?
now. There he goes. That is
I have
Mr.
no
Wolfie.
idea. I have no idea.
It's funny. I literally told him in a stream like 2 days ago, 3 days ago that I would never wanted to
know.
meet
You don't
him in
happen to know
county.
those people were, do you, man?
Fair enough.
I do not.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair, yeah. So,
What? I knew them in a minute, Miss Savannah. I don't know where my assistant's gone.
They look like they're on a witch hunt.
you okay, Pearl?
They do, don't they? Let's see here. Savannah, how do you
He
spell
tried
your
to
name,
rob
Miss Savannah?
me.
SAVANA.
There's many legs, but this is the only one.
What's your telegram number?
S is in Sally, J is in Jack.
Very sturdy.
6431.
Very sturdy bricklayer.
When I met him,
Wonderful. You got any
She wanted to
nicknames or
get my
job or
gun.
anything like that?
Sturdy.
Not at this time, sir.
Right, okay.
No worries.
Sturdy.
but then I somehow managed to
Let me just
talk
find
him
my
out
little
of it.
template here and I'll sort this out real quick for you. Then we'll get a nice picture.
Okay, alright, okay, so he didn't
Gross.
rob you.
So, I suppose I was trying to just
Alright. Do you have a surname?
Do I have a what?
A
What are you trying to
surname?
do?
What is that?
Second name? Savannah what?
Savannah's my first name.
No,
Jones is my
no.
last name.
Jones.
Right, okay, I understand. Well, okay,
I missed that bit,
right.
that's all.
Right, he said what?
No worries.
I'm a bit sick, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Why are you
Mhm.
working then if you're sick? Go home and
Because-
rest.
Because there ain't any other linemen around.
Right.
Gotta keep this place up.
So you were under duress.
What's your, you stay away from me. Stay way
He-
over
he
there.
forced
What's
you
your,
in bed.
what's your date of
You
birth?
tell me he held a gun to your head.
5/16/1877.
Felt unsafe. So you were trying to make sure he wasn't going to hurt you, and you started making
Well,
things
where
up
were you
but
born?
to save yourself.
I'm sorry.
Where were you
I
born?
see. Okay. All right.
The
Okay.
state of Washington.
So you lied in order to protect yourself because you were
Oh.
afraid for your entire life getting hurt by him.
Alright, how tall would
Well,
you say
then
you
why didn't you
were?
say this sooner?
5'7", you think? 5'7", 5'8"?
5/16/1877.
Okay, but
No,
then
no,
why
you're
did you
high.
send a telegram
Five.
saying
Oh, my
give me the
height.
money or else?
5'8", yeah.
What did they say?
I'm good at guessing. I'm not going to ask you for your weight because that would be unpolite. I'm just going to put
Okay.
slender.
Perfect.
But did you?
I don't like that it's on the form. I don't like asking people that.
Okay.
What color your
All
eyes?
right. Okay. Well, listen.
Blue.
New development.
Blue and blonde hair.
The
Beautiful.
things you said,
Yes,
you
sir.
said because you were afraid. Okay.
So
That's a
I
good
know
defense.
OOC. That's Edmund.
Not to say.
All
Um,
right, that's Miss
probably not.
Savannah. If you can start
You're
out the
robbing
picture,
people,
Evan,
giving
thank
people
you.
dirty money, doing bad stuff. Not good.
Pose for your
Not
picture
good.
now.
I am.
But then why'd you keep telegramming
I hate
him? Why you
pictures.
keep talking to this fella?
That's funny.
And then I've got to convict this criminal.
Oh, so you're
Oh my!
checking up on
So
him?
you're out
while
here
you're friends
convicting
then,
criminals when
huh?
you're sick. Go to
Yeah,
bed.
I mean, no, I can't. I can't because there's people like her out there frauding people.
oh
Fraud.
my!
Well,
Stealing money. from
hold
people
on, hold
claiming
on
she's
now.
had
There have been some
18
developments to the
children.
story, okay? It
18
may not be
children.
fraud.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Hi,
Oh, shit,
MJ.
now he's spreading
She will be shamed.
spreading rumors.
Okay, perfect. I got your photo.
Okay. Anything else
Right,
you need
okay,
from
well,
me?
ignorance is not a
That is
defense,
it.
okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Yeah,
Mr. Van.
forgetting.
Please be careful if you see those people. Get out of the
Okay.
way. They seem to be fishy.
Stay
Yeah, I
safe.
agree. Thank you. I'm sitting up, Graham. How much more straighter do you want me to see it? So I know OC, just because I do watch Wolfie stream, that person they're convicting has been extorting a 19-year-old man, saying that he's got 18 children by her and been demanding child support. Like, I know that OOC just because I watch Wolfie streams. And he woke up yesterday sick. He only streamed for a couple hours yesterday, which is... He normally streams for like 5 or 6 hours. But I think he only streamed like 2 hours or something yesterday. He went live before I went live yesterday, so I was able to pop in before I came on. But he went live as soon as I went live today, so I couldn't pop in today. Let's see what Saint Denis has. Okay, there's a warehouse. Okay, there's a storage. Real estate. The courthouse. Whatever that is. The theater. Tobacco shop. How are you, MJ? There's 2 restaurants right next to each other. That's funny. Gun store. Well, they have a printing press, okay. The Bastille. I wonder if that's the jewelry shop. The jewelry store. Record keeping, photography. The pawn store. And there's a boxing club. Casino, I'm assuming. Random clothing store. Whatever that is. Probably should not just sit here on the, probably serve the same girl as well. Probably. It's funny that they're literally right next to each other, though. Like, Saint Denis is a huge place, and you're gonna have 2 restaurants literally right next door to each other. That's funny. So I do know Wolfie, or Datero, is based out of the UK. He's super fun. But he will walk Pearl, which is who he was arresting just then. He will walk her down here to that statue behind me and have the citizens of Saint Denis throw tomatoes at her before taking her over to Sisika. Hilarious.
I was stuck in the woods for a long time, and I saw some train tracks, and I just kept following the train tracks, and
not open in
I ended up somewhere around Annisburg. It was so far away.
Indeed. As soon as I was let go, I ran right back to Annisburg into my saloon.
Blacksmith is open in Saint Denis.
Oh.
Blue Water Ranch.
Miss Tilly telegrammed me that she went to the law, but the law never came and find me until I started complaining about how I was kidnapped.
These people's voices are loud.
Oh. Yeah, then days later, the law was like, "Do you want to make a statement?" I was like, "It's been a while." I don't know.
Well. Hi, OG. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. I'm alright. How are you? I am good. Got word, so had to go through a schedule change at work, so that goes into effect next week. So we've been fighting with I'm good at work. I figured you were still at work. What, another hour or so? But we had submitted to have, so I have a medical accommodation from my psychiatrist to have set breaks at work, so my breaks aren't constantly changing, and it's a set thing. I know when my breaks are going to happen, and they cannot change them. So when we went through this shift bid to pick our new schedules, they did not re-put my set breaks in my new schedule. So Brett, my boss, submitted the request for them to do that. And somehow the scheduling people put my current schedule I'm on right now back in my schedule and removed my schedule change. And then, so we've been fighting for 2 weeks now for them to put it back as my new schedule that's going into effect. That goes into effect on Sunday. And they refused to put my schedule back. So Brett texted me this morning at like 11 something. And he's like, I got your schedule fixed. See you at 10 o'clock on Sunday. And I'm like, okay, thanks. But he had to escalate it to the person's boss because they refused to fix their error that they made. It was so dumb. Like, it's like the request, like he showed me the request. It literally says, please update new shift. And he wrote in my shift times to accommodate the new or the medical accommodation for set breaks to these breaks. Like, that's what it said. So we both are very clueless on how and why they like reverted my whole entire schedule back. So it's been like a constant like back and forth every day that I've worked for the past 2 weeks to try to get my schedule corrected for Sunday. It was the dumbest thing. And I'm like, I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love my company. I love my job. But my scheduling people, I think they got their training out of Cracker Jack boxes because he literally laid it out what they needed to do and couldn't do it. Sounds like you work for Walmart. Sometimes I wonder, our scheduling people are dumb. Like, it makes no sense what they do sometimes. But I was telling Graham yesterday that this county has a huge population, and if it wasn't for the fact that there would be a queue time for you guys to get in after you guys get off work and get home, I think that you would really enjoy like having and would get along. You guys could bring Cletus and Juan Carlos over. Because I know, like, the last county, like, you got burned and everything. But I really do think that you guys would enjoy it if we could get you into a server that had a population. Howdy. Had a decent population. It's just this server pops at Eastern time, like 5 o'clock Central to about 9 Central. There's typically a queue to get in the server. It never fails. But yeah, Brett was like, when he told me that, he's like, I think there's some confusion on your accommodation. And I was like, what do you mean? And he told me what happened. And I was like, how do you even mess that up? And he is like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know either. So we've been to Saint Denis, we've been to Rhodes. One thing I do like is that when you go into certain buildings, you go into like an instance. So like the general store and the gun store in Valentine is normal. You just walk in and you're in there. But like the clothing store in Valentine, you get put into like you get dropped into the building. You don't just walk in the front door. You can see other people in there. So that's kind of ish different than what I've been used to, where you just kind of walk in and you go up to like the table and it puts you in your own specific instance for the clothing store. So I think other people, I don't know if other people can see you changing. Don't pace him. Keep going. So that was different. That was a cool experience last night. I still have to figure out the whole outfit thing, because I think I can edit, like, so typically Savannah keeps the same, like, belt, glasses, hair. Like, the only thing that really changes is going to be her shoes, pants, and shirt, typically. Oh, God. Typically her shirt, pants, and shoes are the only thing that changes. So I think I saw it last night that there's an edit button where I can edit my outfit. And then, but I don't know if I can make that a new, like, save it as a new outfit. So, like, I have to play around with that because I wasn't able to find my gun belt in a clothing store last night. Don't pace him. Keep going. So, still a lot of things Savannah has to figure out, obviously. No worries. Welcome back. I was just saying that I think if we could get you and Graham in here, get you into a good RP server, howdy, that you guys would like it. This server has a huge population, so the server cap is 240, but the only problem I would see, like, if you got on when you got off work, like when you started stream, you would have no issues getting in. But around, I think it starts around like 5 or 6 our time to like 9 to 10 our time. There's typically a queue to get into the server. I haven't really caught when it starts actually. When I logged off at 4, shortly after 4 o'clock yesterday, there was still only 160 something people in server in county. So, like, there was still a bunch of room. But I know the other day when I tried to log in at, like, 8, there was a 32-person queue. So, I'm not sure when it truly, like, that queue starts. Or tends to start. But I do think that you guys would truly like it if we could get you into an actually good, not beginning RP server that has a population, has a stable population, and you can have a bunch of interactions. Like, Viking, that was just in here before you came in, was the first person Savannah met when she joined the county yesterday. She was walking in Valentine because she didn't have a horse yet, and he literally stopped and asked her if she needed a ride anywhere. Like, everybody that I've met so far has been super helpful, super nice, willing to share information if I ask questions. She almost got kidnapped yesterday, but she ran away and they didn't pursue her, thank God. But, oh no, we gotta go this way. That way I don't fall in the death loop over here that I always tend to hit. And the application process for this isn't difficult. There's no streaming application. You just go into the server roles and say you want to be a content creator. What I must have missed that. Missed what? When he asked if I needed a ride anywhere? Or when I almost got kidnapped. Yes, that was at the end of stream when you were probably driving home. Because I asked if you were driving home and you never responded to me. So you either had left the stream or you were driving home. Yeah, so we left the mine, went to the oil field we were going to smelt, yeah. So we left the mine yesterday at the end of stream. We went to the oil field. As we pulled up to the oil field, or as we rode up to the oil field, a group of 5 rode past, stopped, looked at her with their binoculars, and then, turned around and was coming back towards her, and she noped and turned around and rode to Valentine, and they didn't pursue her. So I don't know if they were just gonna come and ask who she was, but there was a group of 5, so she didn't risk it. She noped and came to Valentine. Yeah, that's at the very end of stream. Local, leave me alone. see if there's a gunsmith that can get me a bow. No. Yeah. That was at the end stream. Savannah did not want to be kidnapped on her first day in county. I will say the one thing that this county doesn't have is there is no reticle for when you're aiming your gun. That is something that Savannah has not. She tried to kill a pronghorn the other day, and it was yesterday, and it was awful. So that's something that I'm gonna have to practice, which is why I want to get a bow and see if the arrows are retrievable. Because if they're retrievable, then she can A, hunt and get practice in with the no reticle. No, so we never found the gunsmith that had access to the storage to get the bow. It was only that one guy that was at the gunsmith yesterday. Both times I went there. Get some scotch tape, look down the sides, put the tape on that spot, and then a red dot with the marker. Oh, you mean on my monitor? Well, with the sidearm, with the pistol I have, you can't aim down sights. Like, truly aim down sights. Like you can on a, like, sniper or a bolt action or anything. Because, like, that's all you can do. Like, that's aiming. I did that when we played COD. That's hilarious. I never knew that. That is funny. See, that is why I'm gonna miss my monitor, because I can turn on crosshairs. That would be cool to be able to... Nope. Too high. Can I technically run over a turkey? Oh, I can. I don't even know if my monitor does that. I don't even know where to look to even find that out. What is that, Graham? Did those rest of those turkeys despawn? Because I don't see them. Oh, my nose. I guess we're going back to Valentine really quickly to get rid of this turkey. Gigabyte, I mean, it's my monitor brand. Oh, I have an Asus branded monitor. It's in your settings. I honestly haven't played around with my settings a lot on my monitor. All I have only settings I've gone to is my brightness, and then I have blue light filter turned on, and then I have it set to warm colors, so my screen is more of an orangey color, so it doesn't hurt my eyes as bad. I actually have all 4 of my monitors set that way. I would like to really get a bow. I guess I'll check the telegrams again and see if there's any gunsmiths open anywhere. Because I would like to get a bow and would like to know if arrows are retrievable. Which ammo's not that expensive. I bought 50 bullets for $6. 4? For what? What? So, no, okay, so I have, well, you know my setup. I have my 2 work monitors. And then I have 2 gaming monitors. But my middle monitor, I can switch between being a work monitor or a gaming monitor. So my gaming PC right now has 3 monitors attached to it. But I have 4 monitors that sit in front of me, yes. But my monitor up there, it's a little bitty, like, travel monitor. It sits on top of my, my tower. I did not see how much money I just got for that. I was not paying attention. I remember those days when bullets were cheap. Yeah. I don't even know what that math is, but it's not that expensive. $0.12 a bullet. I wish it was 12 cents a bullet in real life. I'm so dirty. Pawn. They're buying gold nuggies. Gold nuggies for 62 cents a nuggie. Restaurant, store, jewelry. Jewelry forge, ranch, theater, iron, pawn. Oh, the Saint Denis gun store is open, but I don't want to go back to Saint Denis. You can't even repack your own at that cheap, no. So I guess we're gonna go be doing mindless things for a little bit. We're gonna go mine, get some more money. We gotta pay Miss Maggie back $100. Sits down in a rocking chair with a stick and a knife and begins to whittle. Back in my day, bread was $1.50. You could get a Coke for 50 cents. I miss 50-cent soda machines. Like, those were... No, quit pacing him. Go. Those were the days. Now they're all dollar. Even a can vending machine is $1 or $1.25. Stupid. Yeah, some are even $1.50, yeah. A lot of ours, if you can even find us vending machine here, that has cans. A lot of them are straight bottles, but if you can find a can vending machine, they're either $1 or $1.25, but they're very few and far between. Even though, like, it used to be, when I was a kid, in the early 2000s, that, like, the laundromats would have, like, snack vendings and can vending machines, and at least the laundromats here don't even have that. Some of them don't even have where you can buy laundry soap from them. Howdy. Way to make me feel old. I'm only 31. I graduated in 2012. You knew this. We only have cans in our 3rd floor grab and go. Like, so at work we have a cafeteria. And we have cans and bottles there. And they're still like $1.50 or something at work, but like public accessible vending machines for canned sodas seems to be a thing of the past now. It's all gone to bottles if there is any. It's the wrong turn. Yeah, but geez. I'm sorry. I'm a babies. You've known this for how many years? How long have we known each other? 4? 5? Going on 6, I think, technically. I was a kid. I was a kid in the late 80s, early 90s. Wait, what? Now I feel old. I was only born in 94. Gosh, you guys act like this is new news for you. I'm the baby of the group. Always have been. I think technically in the community, Shaw's the only one technically younger than me, I think. Maybe Mandy might be, but I think Shaw's the only one that's technically younger than me. Or Shaw, or whatever the hell you pronounce his name. He was 14 when I was born in 94. I'm the baby. And what is sad is I have probably more life experiences of negative shit happening than in my short 34 or 31 years on this earth than a lot of adults have, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I am used to being the baby, so it's weird not to be. Mikey, this is true. Mikey does act like he's 12 a lot of times. Most of the time. No, I will ban him. If he ever appears in my stream, he will be banned. I ain't afraid. And then he can come crying to you about it. Nope. I will ban him. No, sir. My coffee's all gone. Oh, another thing that I really like about this server is there's not 17,000 restart times that you have to worry about. There's 2 restarts. Midnight and noon. That's it. But he could be... No. Nope. I'm done with guys. Single as a Pringle. I could not. If you try to set me up with him, you're asking for me to go to jail. Excuse me, for murder. I always turn the wrong way. MJ, you need to beat him up when he gets off work and gets home. That is not nice. You could have a Netflix special. Y'all get married and then he turns up missing. I would never agree to marry him. Is that my turn? I don't think so. No, it's the next one. MJ, get your man. "25 years later, they find him in a barrel at the bottom of Truman Lake." I think Lake of the Ozarks is closer to me than Truman is. Cannot believe I thought we were friends, boss. I thought we were friends. MJ, you're gonna have to accept my letter of resignation from being a moderator. I can't be a moderator who, I can't be a moderator for someone who was, trying to set me up and get me put to, convicted of murder and sent to prison for the rest of my life. So we're going to do things a little bit different than yesterday, just because people can steal your horse here, and I don't really want to have to go through that. I am going to flee my horse and just make runs back and forth between the bank and my pockets. I didn't do anything to him. He came in my stream like this today. I think he woke up and chose violence, is what I think happened. I don't know what MJ did to him last night or this morning, or what she didn't do to him this morning or last night, but he woke up and chose violence today, it seems like. I pressed the wrong button. I would hope you wouldn't truly subject me to that. Okay, so this is all coal, so we still don't need coal. So it's 2 iron... Oh, God. 2 iron for every coal. So we're going to take runs back and forth to the bank with our iron and our pay dirt. And then we'll run to Van Horn, get our horse, transfer from the bank to our horse, and then go to the oil fields to smelt again. Again, just because, howdy, people can, again, steal your horse. And I don't know, like, if you can recall it to, like, get it back in your possession. Like, I don't know how that works in character. Let my eyes adjust. Come on. Can't see anything. So yeah, so like I don't know how that I don't know how that works if someone steals your horse. Like if you have to pay for the stables to recover it, or if you have to wait for them to flee it. Like I don't know how that works, I see. My stomach hates me. I'm sorry. Just 2 more hours. I hope I can make it. Is it like what's causing that to happen, Graham? Because I know you said that a couple days ago that you were having issues with it as well. The laws of the Old West is you can shoot someone that steals your horse. It's also a hanging offense. Yeah, but if I don't see it, like if I'm in the mines and my horse is parked outside the mine because it can't come in the mine, like I don't know who stole it. So how am I going to go shoot them? And my horse isn't distinctive enough to be like, hey, that's my horse. It's just this Smo Joe horse out of the stable. Because I'm broke. I know this is black for y'all. I wish I could... I need to learn how to, like, make a filter for my OBS to make it to where it's brighter for you guys on stream. Because I know it's very dark. Because it's very dark for me in game. So, not sure. Is it... Do you think it's, like, food that you eat? Or do you think it's, like, too much acid in your tummy that's causing issues? Everybody must pay. No, we had this conversation yesterday about killing and robbing innocent people without there being a true story behind it or a true reason behind it. So we're just getting iron and pay dirt here. We already have the coal we need to make the, excuse me, the iron bars. I mean, so much is going on internally that we're waiting on test results. It also could be stress-induced. I've learned that with mine, if I'm super, super stressed, that my stomach hates it. And it'll cause my stomach, like my colon and my IBS and all to act up. Even my GERD will start acting up sometimes if I'm having a really high stress-induced day. Hopefully they... I don't know why I'm yawning. Hopefully they figure it out. It could still be medicine related, even though I've been on this medication for a while. It could be. Your body could be reacting differently to it now. which if it's medicine induced, it could be the acid in your stomach not agreeing with said medication. Because that was my issue with one of my anxiety meds that I was taking. I'm not on it anymore, but it and my stomach acid did not mix well, and it would cause me to have issues. And so I just started taking my acid reducer to like not stop my body from producing acid, but to limit the production of acid my stomach was making. And it helped a lot. There was a big issue we are testing for and still days away from the results. That's one thing that I hate is any type of testing for intestinal gut related things sometimes takes forever. So annoying. But I do want to thank anybody that's in here lurking that hasn't said anything. I do appreciate lurkers as well. If you're just hanging out, chilling, listening, have me on in the background, I do appreciate it. Lurkers are more than welcome. You do not have to speak. I do like to know who is in here, as I don't have viewer list pulled up. I don't have number of people in my stream pulled up, as I don't care about those numbers. And I don't care to know who's lurking. If you're lurking, great. I welcome you. I would like for you to talk, but you don't have to talk. But I do definitely welcome you. We do have to watch as well how much is going in our pockets. We don't have a item limit weight. We have a weight limit limit. So everything has a weight. And you can only have so much in your pockets at a time before you walk like you have to poop really bad. But hope everybody's had a good nope, today is not Tuesday, good Thursday. If you're celebrating Halloween tomorrow, be safe. Don't get candy from sketchy people. If you're taking kids out trick-or-treating, make sure to be safe. Check our pockets. Probably getting close to having to go dump into the bank. We also need to figure out the best food item to buy, whether it's from the general store or whether it's from the I would assume it's going to be from the saloon. But we don't know that. Miss Maggie from the general store gave us some garlic bread. And that's what we've been eating. So need to find a third-party non-biased person to let us know. Oh, wait. To let us know if or what and where has the most bang for the buck that we can buy. I swear I just heard a horse. I swear I heard a horse. So I know that's the blacksmith in here in Ansburg. That's apparently a hunting shack. I'm not sure what that is. Honestly, I am not saying this lightly, but I think I need to discuss with my doctor about testing for pancreatic cancer. I have some symptoms listed and my diabetes has been an issue even though it's controlled. I mean, definitely. I mean, if you are experiencing symptoms, whether it's, if you're having more than, I would say, one symptom, then I would definitely talk to your doctor and see if that's something that she thinks or he thinks that it could be a possibility. That stuff is better to be caught early than to ignore it and then it be stage 4. When it's in early stages, you have a better chance of going in remission than if you catch it later on. I've been scared about it for half of a year. Yeah. I would definitely see if that's something based on what you're experiencing, if that's something that... And I would even say, since you're worried about it, I would see if they can go ahead and test you. It's better to be tested and not have it than your doctor refusing to test you and you do have it. What OG went through with his dad, I don't want to happen to my kids. Yeah. Like my grandpa went through pancreatic cancer as well. He had it, was caught early, was treated, went in remission, and then I think he fought it like 3 times because then it came back again about 6 or 7 years, caught it early, fought it again, went in remission. And then the last time he was like 67 or 68 or something like that. Was told he had pneumonia. And was misdiagnosed for like 2 months. And then when they discovered it was his cancer had come back, it was too far advanced that there was no treating it at that point. It was make him comfortable until it's time, unfortunately. 2 people I interact with, though, through work had stage 4 and passed. We are all exposed to the same chemicals. Yeah, I would definitely get tested then. Again, the earlier you can get tested and diagnosed, the better the outcome and possibility, the better chance of going into remission when it comes to that one specifically. And I'm surprised that with your job specifically, that they don't require you to get some kind of testing either yearly or 2 years or something like that because of what you guys are exposed to. Howdy.
Howdy.
Actually, we're probably going to take our stuff in. Get out of my chat. You got auto-modded. And now you're banned. Oh. And now you're banned. That's what you get for trying to post a stupid banned word in my chat. We sell and haul chemicals, but not actually handle spray. Yeah, but you still haul them. So you're still exposed to their gases. What even word did he try to post? I didn't even look at it. Oh, he tried to post the word viewers, which is a banned word in my chat. But we are exposed when we go to the farms and clean up from spills and stuff. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm honestly surprised that your company, or is it technically, are you still bound by OSHA guidelines because you're dealing with chemicals? Actually, no, we'll just run there. I would assume you're bound by OSHA because of the chemical aspect of it. I would assume. Yeah, I'm surprised that you guys aren't mandated to go get tested for certain things because of your interactions with certain chemicals. We are running to Van Horn to get our horse. It doesn't matter if you work for a corporate or not. That would be even more of a reason that they should be requiring that, because that means you have, if you can hear the vibration, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn my phone on silent. Like, that would be even more of a reason to, like, have it as part of your requirements in safety protocol. Because if you were, like, a small company or working for, like, an independent, like, company kind of sort of that only has, like, a few employees, like, I could see them not being able to, like, afford to pay for those kinds of things. But these coyotes aren't actually here. But being at the corporate level, surely they have the means of paying it for that kind of testing. And I would think that they would rather pay for the testing, or at least your insurance company would rather pay for the testing than have to pay for all the chemo and all the crap that you would have to go through because of your exposure. Off the record stuff needs to change around here, but it's the good old boy. Yeah. I don't know, that just blows my mind. Hi, baby. Where are you going? Hi. Yeah, it's kind of toasty in the office. It's kind of toasty here in the office. Howdy. How do you know him? Okay, be safe. Don't stop at 7 Brew. You don't need it. Or Dutch Bros, or whatever the places that you stop at all the time that you go to. I think it's Dutch Bros, not 7 Brew. 7 Brew's here. Believe you me, I will not go out quietly if any of this comes back work related. Good, don't. You shouldn't have to. Like, part of your job is being exposed to this stuff, like, It is 7 brew. Howdy. They should have taken the precautionary measures to keep you safe from said exposures. Nobody is talkative today, I've noticed. Normally yesterday when I rode past people, they would all say howdy.
General store now open.
Do you want me to put the general store up, or do you want me to put the gun store up?
Oh, I put the gun store up, but I could take it down and then.
No, no. There's no point in wasting money like that. I'll put Ansburg, Monroe General Store.
Yeah. Blackstone General Store, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we need 4 more. Rick Butterman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm assuming you found me from Ranch. Safety around here is a paper trail. Oh, I lied. The first one was Nick Butterman. The second one is Rick Butterman. Are you related? Is it an alias account? That's what I think of when I see things like that. Welcome in, both. Again, I'm assuming you found me from Ranch. We take a paper test like once a month. It's the same test from previous years over the years I've worked here. But welcome in, the both of you. Thank you for the follow. My name is Savana Jones if you are in RP on Ranch. Otherwise, my name is Jen. Am I blind, or was there not just a horse or something that ran? I swear I'm seeing things. So we'll go smell, and then go back to Valentine, put the, iron bars in our bank in Valentine, and then we'll go back to the telegram station, check to see if any gunsmiths have posted and businesses that they're open, and see if we can't get a bow and find out if arrows are retrievable. That is my goal for today, before we end stream in... Oh god. This is what I get for trying to look away. In like 2 hours. We have 2 hours to hopefully find a bow. Get a bow, get arrows, and find out if arrows are retrievable. It's an angry possum. Angry possum. But yeah, I get these nausea spells weekly, and I find myself not really hungry these days. Like, I don't always eat dinner much anymore. Yeah. I would say if you're having nausea spells, there they are. That frequently at least, then that's definitely an indicator that something isn't right. I'm not the same fat dude that went to Branson. I mean, that's good that you're losing weight, but not because you're not eating because you're not hungry, because something internally is happening. That's not the right way to, the healthy, I should say, way to lose weight. I really want the migraines fixed. Where are you having them? Like, are they in the front of your head, the back of your head, the side of your head? Behind your eyes? Are they light sensitive, noise sensitive? Howdy. Center to front. I wonder... Which I'm not saying like something internally could be causing your migraines, but I wonder if your spine shape is causing it. And the only reason I say that is because for the longest time I was having migraines from the center to the right of my head. Light sensitivity. I wasn't sound sensitive, but I was light sensitive. And it was because the curvature of my spine and my neck was putting pressure on the blood flow to my brain, and it was causing me to have issues. And so that was also causing me, the no curvature in my lower back was also causing me to have issues with stomach problems where I would feel dizzy, I would feel nauseous, and it was because something was pressing on something else. And when I went to my chiropractor, they specifically looked at the structure and the curvature of my spine. And once we got that kind of worked out a little bit to where I had some curvature back in my spine, I don't have headaches and migraines as often anymore. And if I do have them now and they become light sensitive and Excedrin doesn't help them, then I know I need to go to the chiropractor and have my neck readjusted again. But I almost wonder, with you losing that weight, with your weight loss process, like if that's something that maybe no, don't pace him. If that's something, you know, that could be, I wouldn't say the number one cause, but could be a contributing factor if you're, the curvature of your spine and your neck is, if you're losing that curvature, or in your lower back or whatnot. Just a thought. At points it feels like something has come out of my skull. Yeah, I would almost bet that part of it, again, not all of it, but part of it is gonna be spine related. That your disc and your neck are pushing on something to make you feel that. I would almost put money on that part of it. Again, I wouldn't say all of it, but part of it is something structure related with your spine. And again, the only way you're going to find that out is a chiropractor that specifically looks at the curvature of your spine, not just, oh, there's no broken bones or whatnot. I've learned over the years that oh, they're on my horse. That not all chiropractors look at that. Which I thought that would be something chiropractors would look at, so it kind of surprised me when I learned that not all of them do that. So that, I mean, that kind of shocked me when I learned that not everyone looks at that. Hi, Migry. How are you? But I would definitely find one that looks at the curvature, but also takes your insurance. Because chiropractic care can be very, very expensive if they are not in network with your provider. So I do also, not today, I maybe should have asked the Annesburg blacksmith to see what their selling price was for iron bars, because we know the Valentine's selling price is 30 cents per bar. To see if there's different places buy at different rates, or if it's one of those things that the demand is so low for that right now, so the price is low. I don't know. Something we have to think about and keep in mind. But I'm standing this way, to watch to see if anybody comes in behind me, but also so it's not so loud in our ears. Because it is very loud in my earbud. Let's do all of it. So the only thing I hate about this specific place with this furnace is because it's so loud. I guess we also need to find an open saloon and buy food. Because we only have, I think, 2 garlic breads left. And I don't really fill you up a lot, so I need to get something else that fills up better than garlic bread. Doing good, how are you? I'm okay. I am doing good. We are still solo dolo. Okay, so I didn't grab enough coal. So we didn't math right. I'm not sure how we messed that math up, but it's okay. To the bank in Valentine to put away our bars. And probably our ore. We have some herbs we need to get out of our bank. In Ansburg.
We'll go to Blackwater.
Okay, I gotta take a nap in like 30 minutes, but I'll be back shortly after that.
Is that fine?
Oh no, I just want to make sure you're in there.
Are you doing anything in about 45 minutes, Nora? What's going on in about 45 minutes? Right.
Fuck you! You know, I walked in the bank and I didn't even grab what I needed.
I keep forgetting that I can't put my lantern in my horse's saddlebags because then she wears it when it gets dark. Let's go take a bath and see if there's any gunsmiths open. I'm assuming probably Saint Denis again. Again, I really don't want to go to Saint Denis, but if it's the only one open, then I will. Okay. To the telegram station to see what businesses have posted or what gunsmiths have posted that they are open. I will say one thing that I am very thankful for is because I have so many dadgummit hours in Redim that even though I was away for almost a year from Redim completely, a lot of my knowledge of roads and paths and things like that have come back pretty quickly. So the Bastille is still open in Saint Denis. The Ansburg Gunsmith is open. Saint Denis Gun Store is open. Well, it says the Valentine Gun Store is open. Let's go see who's in the Gunsmith and Valentine. I don't see anybody in here though. Hello, is anybody here? Nope. Find me at the saloon.
Howdy.
Howdy. Looking for the gunsmith. There was a note that left that said that they would be at the saloon.
That's me.
Are you able to access the, I guess it's the storage room for bows?
Are you the person we trade them into, or what?
No, I was looking for one yesterday and the person didn't have access to the bows.
I have full access.
Okay.
You want an improved bow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We may still be out of them, but I'll double check. We were out of them for a minute, waiting for a delivery.
Oh, gotcha. Nope, that is not me.
Oh, looks like we got them now. Okay, perfect. Do you have your old bow to trade in?
I do not have a bow.
Okay, gotcha.
I am new to the county, and I was looking. I normally use a bow to hunt with, and I was told not to get a regular bow, just to wait for an improved bow.
Sure.
But the guy yesterday that was working did not have access to the storage.
Yeah, he's new, so that's okay. All
Yeah.
good. Well, he could have come grab me if I was around, but it's fine.
I
So yeah,
bet.
this is $30. Do you need arrows?
Yes, I need everything.
Okay.
I also have a question. Are arrows retrievable after they're shot?
Sometimes.
Okay. And I need to know how much I need to go grab from the bank.
Okay, so for the improved bow, I'll give you the arrows at cost since you're buying the bow. You want just 100 of them?
Sure.
$35. Unless you need anything else.
Nope, I'm good on everything else right now.
Okay.
You said 35?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me 1 second. $35 for an improved bow. And 100 arrows is not bad.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
Let me just grab the arrows from under here, and then I'll give you everything at once.
Perfect. And then you may be able to help me since you work at the saloon as well. What is the like best food to purchase to not make me feel hungry as fast?
Honestly, the best thing for that is what you put in your water flask.
Okay.
And that would be usually people put either golden or black currant, and which is a berry, and in addition to that, a mushroom of some sort, not parasol because those are hallucinogen. You want either chanterelles, ram's head, babylette, something like that. Those can help, at least if you're in between before you can get to a meal. But the most, if you mean fulfilling out of all the stuff we sell, would be either the $7 apple strudel or the $6 burger. That will fill you up the most. But nothing's gonna keep you
right
like from it's nothing's better or worse of anything else that will keep you from getting hungry, more or less. That's just how filling it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like the one that's gonna make me feel the less hungry, like the more filling, like you said. That way I don't have to eat as much as often or whatnot. So
yeah,
yeah, I would like to grab some of those as well then.
Sure. And if you want to get, if you don't want to go out and pick those things yourself, like the berries or the mushrooms, there are produce ranches that will sell them in bulk for a pretty low price. I usually buy like $100 worth of each at a time.
Okay. Let me grab back to the bank because I didn't grab extra money.
Okay, sure.
Savannah does not keep money on her. We'll do 4 of the $7.
We looking at something sweet or something savory? The apple strudel or the burger?
Let's do the $7 one, whichever one that one was.
Apple strudel.
And then,
there you go.
Oh, can I actually get 4 of them in total?
Okay, that's 28. I'll grab you 3 more.
My bad.
You're all right. The doctors really like these because they're easy to pack up and put in their medical bags while they travel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you so much. And then,
you're welcome.
So I have, from your standpoint, so I have a knife, a gun, an elbow. I have a flask and food, and I
You
have
have
a
a
horse.
lasso?
I do not have a lasso. Is there anything besides the lasso that I, like, just starting out, coming into the county, should have or should know?
No, I think generally all right. Sounds, yep. That's the whole package.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten a lasso yet, and then I
You
know
can
I
get
need
that
to
from
get
the
a
general
gold
store next
pan.
door. Oh.
So I know I need to get a gold pan from mining, but that's other than that,
That's
like
not
I
for
don't.
mining. That's gold panning. If you want mining, then you want a pickaxe.
Right. I have the pay dirt from the mining though. That I was told that you had to use the gold pan for.
Yeah.
Is that not accurate?
Wait, what? You have a what?
Pay dirt from the mines?
Pay dirt from the mines.
I was told I had to use a gold pan to sift that.
I didn't even know that was something that you could do. If that is
okay.
As far as I know, the only thing you can do with pay dirt is in Ansburg. So, oh my god, there's like one guy that you can sell it to.
Okay.
And he's so like in Ansburg. Pay dirt supply office. I guess you have to go way up in that building thing. That's to find that guy to sell your pay dirt, and you aren't going to make very much. If you can sift pay dirt, that is news to me.
That's what I overheard someone telling somebody in the mines yesterday, last night. So
let's walk over. Let's go talk to John the blacksmith and see if that's a thing.
There wasn't anybody down there when I just came into town, so unless he just got here.
I just saw him not too long ago, and I can introduce you to him. But he's also the person you're going to buy the gold pan from. See if there's anybody in here. Maybe Michael will know. Michael! Men. Michael! Hi. Do you know anything about people being able to sift through pay dirt with a gold pan? Is that a thing?
Sift through
Pay dirt with a gold pan. Do you know anything about that?
See, because you know what I was thinking? You see the gold cradle?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put mud and sand.
Mm-hmm.
And water.
In a mud bucket.
No, sorry, not mud and sand.
Mm-hmm. A mud bucket.
Just mud bucket and water. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of the mud, you put the pay dirt.
Is that a thing you can do though?
I have.
She'd need a gold cradle, not a.
That's just what someone was talking about in the mines yesterday. So I'm still very new to the county, so I'm just trying to figure everything out. And that's what I overheard someone telling someone yesterday.
If it is a thing, it's a new thing. But it would make sense though, right? I mean.
Yeah, it would actually. The thing is, how would you put the pay dirt in the gold pan?
I mean, I guess you'd have to have it on your There's John. There's John. John, have you heard of a new thing where people can sift through pay dirt with a gold pan and get gold nuggets out of it? Maybe.
I have not heard of that. No.
Okay. Well, she needs a gold pan, regardless.
I mean, I don't need one right now. I'm just trying to learn everything still. So that I was just trying to figure out if what people were telling people in the mines was actually accurate, or if that's just kind of
but what
people trying to scam people out of things.
He made a good point, though, that what would make sense is you do it with a gold cradle, which is different than the gold pan.
Okay.
Because that you put mud into it and sift through it for the nuggets. So versus no. I know who I can ask, and that will be my boss. Unfortunately, he's not around right now, but let me get your. This is very interesting because this changes. This changes a game changer. If this is a true thing.
Like I said, that's just something I overheard in the mines yesterday. So I was like, okay.
My boss knows everything, and if this is true, he'll tell me. So, what is your name?
First name is Savana, Savana. Last name Jones.
Oh, okay. Savana, no H?
That is correct. No H.
In your telegram?
S is in Sally, J is in Jack, 6431.
Okay. as soon as I see him today, which is usually at odd times, I'm gonna ask. I'm curious because I always greet new folks coming to state, and this would be very good advice to get to somebody that's new and wants to,
Yeah. I mean, because right now I'm just hoarding it in my bank in Annesburg right now. So if
sure.
if it's because I didn't even know you could sell it. Like that's like I was just hoarding it until I knew what to do with it, and then I overheard them talking about it, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like I did it. I've done that in my old county, but I didn't. Not all counties like have that I've been to and visited. So like again, it's learning all the new things and what isn't things.
There
but
definitely
I heard
is a
someone
guy
over talking that.
Yeah, at the very least, there definitely is a guy in Annesburg who you can sell it to. It's just you aren't gonna get a whole lot from it, but if you can get gold nuggets from it, fuck, that's amazing. So, okay, I'll find out and I'll telegram you. You know if it's fake news or the real deal.
Yeah, like I said, it could be it very well could be just people blowing smoke and trying to like tell people to waste money on whatnot. So like, because you're going to run into hundreds of people in the mines, and you're probably never going to run into the same person again.
Of course. But you don't need a gold pan right now.
No, I do not.
Okay. John, how much do you at least want to tell her how much you sell it for, so she knows if she wants to come back and buy one?
So the regular gold pan is $13, and the sturdy one is 20.
Oh,
sturdy is 20.
You want the sturdy one? Get the sturdy one. That's better.
Okay, so $20.
The only thing that does better is it gets you gold rings and gold teeth too. More of those.
Also, tell her how much the gold cradle costs, just so she has that too.
$40.
$40.
Are those things okay to have in your pockets for the gold teeth and stuff, or is that kind of illegal items that you want to get rid of ASAP?
What?
No.
The gold teeth and stuff.
If you get caught digging graves, they can take it as that you have dug it out of the graves. If not, it's not illegal to be in possession of gold rings and gold teeth. That is not illegal.
That is
okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not caught being silly and digging a grave up, then you're fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you don't have other things on you, like silver necklaces, like that's something you can only get from a grave.
Okay.
But the gold teeth and gold rings, it's known that those two items specifically can't be get while you're gold panning. So you're okay.
Gotcha.
And there's folks in town here that will buy that stuff for you, buy that stuff from you. Not yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
Like Nacho at the saloon, he'll buy that stuff from you if you want to sell it to him. So you can always hold on to it and bring it here.
Okay.
Or I will, I guess, because I can just then give it to him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to get money, like trying to figure out like the best way to get money and do things like that. I've been mining and making iron bars so far, so. And now that I have a bow, I'm going to be hunting a little bit too, so.
I know you said I don't know how you feel about bartending, but we are looking for somebody. Monty usually only hires people that has been around for a bit. If you come around, make friends with the folks, make yourself known, show that you're trustworthy, you're friendly, and you have a regular time that you are around every day or most days of the week, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll have more of an idea probably in the next 2-ish weeks or so. My nightmares is kind of changing next week, so I don't know how that's going to impact things. But Valentine is where I consider home. So I'm literally in and out of here all times when I am awake. So bartending or working at a ranch is where I prefer to be. It's just I haven't made those connections yet, obviously, and still trying to get money to get on my feet and be able to help others and make those connections and things like that is kind of where I'm stuck at right now.
Yeah, well, you're on the right track so far, so.
Okay. Yep, I would definitely, like I said, bartending and things like that is definitely things that I have done in my other states before I left those and enjoy very much, so.
The money is really good, honestly.
I don't do it so much for the money. I have a passion of helping people, whether they're new or whether they just need like a help for that moment because they're down on their luck or something. Like I just love helping and talking to people.
Who does that sound like, Michael? Who did she just describe to a T?
Uh,
Eh? 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 Alright, it's fine. Alright.
I think he's busy.
what the fuck?
He's hard thinking
No, I'm not
about that
busy,
book
I'm
he's
not-
writing.
He's not a words of affirmation guy.
Most guys aren't, to be honest, though. But, okay. Well, I will definitely try to make myself more known and mingle with people. What time does your boss normally, like, come around? Like, what roughly?
Usually about right now, he'll come around for, like, a half an hour to an hour just to, like, check on things, and then he'll be around later.
Okay. Yeah, so normally I'm going to be on probably this time Fridays and Saturdays, but then the rest of the time it's going to be later in the evenings, like 10 Eastern stars and things like that, kind of later.
And that's the slot we need to fill, because we just had somebody quit, and she's usually... Because I'm the one who's around during the day from now until about 9 or 10 Eastern, and then the next person is either the person who quit or Lilith, which is the boss's girlfriend, so they probably want to fuck off and do other things anyway, and he would rather have somebody else work.
Sure, yeah, because my nightmares don't end until 9 or till 10 Eastern stars, so like I wouldn't be able to wake up and get on the train and everything until probably like 10:15 or so Eastern stars. So that would be the time spot anyways that I would be awake, except for days that I don't have my nightmares, obviously, which would be during the day, and then again I would of course be at night as long as I can get on the train, because that train seems to get backed up a lot that time of night.
Yeah, and it is. No, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably gonna be rough trying to get on the train tomorrow night. But okay, well, you have my Telegram. Definitely, if you could let them know that I definitely am interested, and like I said, Valentine is my home, even though it's a mud path and have to take a bath every 5 minutes. But it is my home. This is where
Also,
I feel comfortable.
having my approval goes a far way with Monty. So
okay, that's helpful, and it's definitely. Again, it's not... The money's great, obviously, because then I don't feel so broke and I can actually help people when they come into county and things like that. But again, it's not... I could care less about how much I'm getting paid. I just want to help people and be able to interact and have those conversations.
Between the saloon and the gun store, I made $1,000 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I never make that much. I usually make $1,000 over Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the fact that I made that much at the beginning of the week, damn, it's been a good week.
Is it commission based or is it just like hourly based?
You keep track of everything you sell in a ledger, and then you hold on to that money, you put it in the bank, and then when you're ready to do a deposit, you deposit minus what you get, which is I don't remember what the starting percentage is, but it's like 30% or something around there. Don't quote me on that.
No, you're
because I've been here for a long time and I'm also the accountant, so I make more than that. But I don't even remember what the starting is. But it's a you keep your percentage and then you deposit.
Based.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's how it should be, anyways. Because if you're just clocked in, can you go on somewhere?
Usually I'll check telegrams or whatever, but if the advertisement is up that we're open, you should stick around town.
Right. Yeah, I just had issues where I was a manager in my old county and people would clock in and just go off and do whatever and get paid. And I'm like, no, if you're not here at my store, you're not getting paid. And so I tried to get the boss to go commission based, and he was like, no thanks. And I'm like, ugh, okay, you're just giving away money at that point.
Yeah, you only make what you're selling. So.
Yeah. Which, that's how it should be, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well,
but people around here, they tip pretty well. Sometimes there's some people who don't tip at all, and then there's some people who give you $5 to $10 per purchase. So.
Sure. If I had extra money, I would definitely do that. But I am
broke
right now.
No, I understand. Girl, don't even worry about it. It's totally fine. You're totally fine. It's fine.
Stupid drunks. I thought he was coming back over here again. I was like, really? Okay, so I will go when it gets daylight because I can't see as crap when it's dark. But
Fair enough. Me
we'll
neither.
Go hunting.
I never travel at night.
Is there anything like meat wise that the saloon needs that I could sell directly to you guys, or you just purchase it all from the ranches?
No, I mean we do if we can't get it from the folks around town, but we do buy mutton, big game meat, and venison for 30 cents each. Excuse me. And bird meat for 20 cents each. But if we're full, usually what people do is they come and they're like, hey, I've got this, this, and this. Can you take this? I'll go in the back and I'll see how many stacks that we can take, because we don't want things overfilled back there. And then,
right.
Yeah.
You said mutton, bird meat, venison, and big game?
Yeah, mutton, big game, venison, and bird meat. 30 cents each, except for bird meat's 20 cents each.
Yeah, okay. That way, because if you guys can use it, I'd rather sell to you guys so you guys don't have to pay from the ranches or anything like that, and the butcher isn't getting it just for doing whatever he does with it.
And we pay a little more than what the butcher pays anyway, so.
Okay.
Also, blacksmiths will buy deer hide and sheep hide. Usually, I think it's for $1 each. And...
You said that's the blacksmith?
Yes. And Dan the Hunting Man, the taxidermy and strawberry, will buy all the other hides, antlers, and feathers.
Okay. And I'm sure it's probably pays more than the butcher does for feathers and stuff like that. Okay. So pretty much kind of hold off, I guess other than the meat, hold off on anything animal byproducts and sell to either the blacksmith or the taxidermist.
Unless you're, usually some people that are strapped for cash, they can't wait. But
Right.
if you are willing to wait and you make those connections and you have their telegram, you can telegram them and say, hey, I have this, this, and this. Do you want to buy it? Or you see in the business section that they're open, just go there and be like, hey, I have all this. Do you want it? And, you're going to make more money doing it that way. That's how you really... Now, also, if you're mining, are you selling your gems if you get any gems, to jewelers and things like that?
I have yet to see any of that yet, but I was advised by Miss Maggie that that's where I needed to sell them yesterday when I talked to her.
Yes, you will make more money doing it that way too. And I've seen advertisements lately for one or almost 2 or 3 different jewelry companies, so they'll buy that stuff too for more than what.
I've been unlucky. I think I've only found coal, pay dirt, and iron, and that's it. I have not found any gems or anything like that when I've been mining so far. So, but yeah, Miss Maggie told me that yesterday whenever she helped me in the general store.
Gotcha.
I think it's just learning kind of the spots in the mine where they're at, because each spot obviously gives you different items and things like that. So just finding all those different locations and having it known and to memory is kind of the tricky part right now still.
Yeah. Also remember, iron bars, gunsmiths will buy them, not just the blacksmiths.
Do you know how much is can you go on somewhere? How much the gunsmith buys them for? Because the blacksmith, it looks like they're 30 cents per bar.
I'm not sure how much Ted pays for him, but I can give you the telegram for the shop and you can ask him.
Okay, sure.
That is Harms for Howard Arms. HARMS.
Okay, I can send a telegram. Because if you guys are running low on that stuff, then I'd rather sell it to you guys. If you guys need it to make items, then I guess whoever needs it more, I guess, technically.
We go through a lot of it to make gun parts.
Okay.
So yeah, so if we don't need it, hit up the other gunsmiths. I believe the one in some of them just opened recently. I don't remember, because for a while it was just us and the one in Rhodes, which I actually do the accounting work for that one. But I I think the Ansburg one is owned by somebody, not the Blackstone Barrel yet. They're owned by somebody.
Yeah, so I saw the only ones I've seen in the newspaper or in the business section of the telegram station is Saint Denis.
Oh, Saint Denis
the one
just
here,
got bought.
Valentine, and then that one in Ansburg.
Bought.
Okay, so they're probably, I mean, they may need supplies, but they may not have the money to buy supplies.
But they
in bulk quantities.
They will, because the busiest gunsmiths are usually that one and us.
Okay.
So
I just hate going to Saint Denis. I hate that place.
I don't blame you. It's so hot and sticky, and I hate that weather.
There's just so much down there that I always have like migraines when I go down there.
Oh,
and
no.
I went down there earlier, but I didn't have any issues, so I'm hoping that maybe it's different, but I just always have migraines when I go down there, and I prefer not to deal with that.
Sometimes it depends on what's like. For me, or at least I knew someone, if we went if we entered Saint Denis by the stables, he was guaranteed to have a headache. But if we entered Saint Denis through the back part, like closer to the bayou, it wasn't as bad.
I'll have to keep that in mind. I entered by the stables and I didn't have any issues this time. So, but if I start having issues, I'll definitely keep that in mind, trying to enter from different points. Either the bayou or coming in from the north, coming straight down on the side by the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I will find a place to rest until we come into daylight here, so I can see, and then I'll go hunting. But thank you so much, and I will definitely send a telegram to the gunsmith to see what price wise they're buying that the iron bars for. Especially if you guys threw a lot of it. I'd rather supply you guys so you can keep the the stuff stocked up for people that need it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much. Be safe.
You too.
Oh, my horse is way up here. Hopefully it didn't get stolen. No, it is still here. Okay, so we need to go to the telegram office. Send a telegram to Harms. And then we got our bow.
Okay. Cool. All right, as long as they're fine with it.
Who is talking? I don't even see nobody. Invisible. Ghostist. There is ghostist around these parts of the woods. I don't know who it was. Okay, so we have our bow thing. Arrows are retrievable sometimes, not always, which that's kind of expected. And then we need daylight so I can see. Let's see, is there a water spigot here that I can use? Yes, okay. Okay, our canteen is filled again, or our flask is filled again. We're clean, we don't need a bath. I wish I knew what time it was. And I think I've seen people with boxes on their horses. I think that's how they have like extra storage, because your horse can only hold 8 things, or 8 slots of things. And I think that's how they get by with like having other things, if that makes sense. We might do some offline hunting when I end stream today. I might do some offline hunting just to build money back up, because I am really broke now. And I need to get used to using a bow with no reticle. See if there's any pronghorn in this field. Nope. I don't see any. Howdy. Howdy. So I do know as well that this is an owned ranch, Cumberland Farms. Cumberland Falls, excuse me, ranch. So I do know that this is an owned property. But that was Miss Jackie in the saloon. Howdy.
Howdy.
Can't hit you there.
That guy was loud. Okay, we got her written down in the people we've met. Oh, and we need to add Michael. And John. Okay. We've got everybody on the books that we've met so far. There typically is okay, so none of these are retrievable. So you have to aim a lot lower than you would think, it looks like. I knew he wasn't actually there because he didn't move when I shot the first arrow, but again, need to get practice. So you have to shoot a lot lower. It feels like than you think you're going to need to. I don't know what that does. Let's go. Haunted Ragenwides. Hmm. Kind of tempted to go to the bayou and get like snakes and turtles and frogs. Possible crocodiles. Yeah, I think we're gonna ride to the bayou down to Saint Denis area and try about getting some of that stuff. Let me look at something really quickly. Okay. To the bayou. I probably could have ran up and killed that with my knife. I probably do need to get a lasso so I can do that lasso, and if that's even a mechanic on the server. Have about 30 minutes before we're gonna sign out. So, or log off and raid. It's so foggy. Can't tell where I am because of the fog. And we'll raid Mr. Woofy if he is still alive here in 30-ish minutes. Howdy. Oh, I don't know where my rabbit went that I just stumbled to the ground. Oh well. And depending on queue tonight, I will be back on. Howdy. We may be back on later tonight. It just depends on what the queue looks like. Just completely missed the bridge. let's see. Nope. Just looking for animals to kill. That's a snake. See if I can sneak up on this bird. Probably not. Nope. Just gonna stick that froggy in my pocket. Looking for animals. How to move stuff out the road, shit. There was a crocodile. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. So that is good. Well, that's a turtle. Turtle. I hear horses. Oh, there it is. That's a wagon. So I probably can get birds. So foggy. So foggy. I think with my little bitty pistol, alligators are probably gonna be too tough to kill right now. Until I have a bolt action or something. If I had to guess. What's this? What are you? I think this is tobacco. Nope, sage. There's a piggy. Sage. Okay, so there's 2 different types of sage. The rest are at the bridge. They may have despawned. Nope. Oh, I totally missed that reload. Animal abuse reported? Yeah. Report me. It'll be okay. Bird meat. Feathers only stack in 4s? That is gross. Ginseng. I don't have any ginseng. You should probably do that to horses too. No. I don't kill horses. I just kill everything else. Everything else besides horses. Must be some big feathers. Yeah, must be. Must be some huge ass feathers. I haven't seen a lot of froggies. I got one. What's that? That's a turtle. I mean, I don't blame them. You are shooting everything you see. Not frogs, I kicked them. And I didn't shoot the turtle, I stabbed it. didn't say it made it better. I was just correcting your inaccurate statement of I was shooting everything. That's fucked up that I corrected your inaccurate statement. How is that fucked up? I probably should not leave this on a trail. Come here. Somebody's getting chased by a bear. Where'd that muskrat go that was just here? Oh god. That's fucked up. No, the animal abuse. I gotta get better somehow. But there is a bear over there. So we're gonna go over here. That's fucked up, the animal abuse. I definitely wouldn't do that. You definitely have done that, and you've done that with Savannah. Try again. How? I deleted everything Redim, so I don't have any proof anymore. I literally deleted every single thing of Redim related. Videos, clips, everything. When I left my last Redim server. I don't think it's fancy stories. There's people that were there, so it wasn't just you and I. Because if I remember correctly, you have an issue with the way that I say crawdaddies. I don't think we can fight alligators yet. Why does that sage look like fingers? Wow. So we got muskrat fur, turtle shells. I don't know why that didn't auto stack when I picked it up. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. It's crawfish. It's crawdaddies. Maybe where you live is crawfish. In the South, it is often called crawdaddies. I hate society then? Why do you say that I hate society? Calm down. God. Because the majority of the world population knows it as crawfish. I mean, most people know that crawfish are called crawdaddies too, though, to be honest. Hey. Calm down. I know I'm shooting a pistol next to your head, but it's okay. It's only deafening them. How? I quit. I quit! It's only definitely not as fine. It's only a pistol. Oh god, that arc is horrible. I'll just stab it. That arc is god awful. No, I have not. This is Savannah's second day on the server. I've never played on this server before. Why? His turkeys must have despawned. Nope, I've played on high stakes, then from high stakes we went to Glenwood. And then whatever server you were on. And then I helped start a server called Whiskey Ben that I left on negative terms with, and then this one. Never was on range before. But haven't been on RP in almost a year. Keep going, local. Let the frogs live their life in peace? No. Never. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Why do the frogs need to live their life? They're annoying. So they have to go in my pocket. Oh, there's the bear. Let's not go near the bear. There's 2 bears over there. Yeah, let's not go that way. I hope they pee on you and give you a wart. They're dead, so they can't pee on me. So I kick them before I pick them up. Where'd that bear go? Well, there it is. That's not a bear. That's a pig. A hog. Wait, what's that? Is that turtle? Oh god, get off my horse. Did accept when someone dies, I always... Yeah, they empty their bodily fluids on the ground before I picked it up. Howdy.
Turtle on alligator. Are there any alligators anywhere?
I've only seen a few over on that side of the bridge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's never seen one before.
Oh, really? Yeah, there was a couple of big ones over there.
Come on, I'll show you.
So them being dead... Wait. being dead except when someone dies, I always empty their bodily fluids. Yeah, that's why they're on the ground before I pick them up. So then being dead doesn't change anything? Of course it does. No, that wasn't law. Law screams MSO when they come near you. Ooh, a frog. Oh. Now there was some hogs and bears over here a minute ago, so we're gonna be cautious. Walking around over here. Probably actually... Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, these are stacking. Oh, now they're stacking. Okay, so they stack in 16s. That's way better than only stacking in 4s. Well, it's just a temporary glitch, it looks like. Let's keep moseying this way. Excuse me. I definitely need a bolty for alligators. Okay. Let's go. Thought it was up here. Good God. I guess I'll have to go to the books, the telegram to find out what its name is again. Because I don't remember. That wagon is floating. Well, he is not open anymore. Yep, they are not open anymore. Okay. Riderless wagon, okay. Always great. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Valentine. And, Lay your head down for a little bit. To Valentine. Oh God. Howdy. Never went to jail. Savannah's never been to Sisika. Never been arrested, never been in handcuffs. Howdy. Savannah's never been in handcuffs. Not in all the counties she's ever been in. She's never been caught doing anything she wasn't supposed to be doing. Neither has Fergus. Savannah's done manufactured and distributed drugs. But she was never caught doing it and growing it. Time to metagame you and put you in cuffs. You gotta be on the server first and you gotta be a lawman to do so. So have fun trying to do that. Good luck trying. Then prove it. If they're easy tasks, prove it. Join the server, become a lawman, and arrest Savannah. But you have to have concrete evidence that she did something illegal. You can't just arrest her or put her in handcuffs just to put her in handcuffs. It doesn't work that way. You couldn't handle Clayton as a woman. The day Savannah sees Clayton again will be the day that she'll be buried in the ground 6 feet under, I'm sure. I doubt Savannah will ever see Clayton again. Unless you do it just to prove a point that and make me a liar, that you would never wake up again. Because that means you would have to go through the application process. That means you would have to, if you aren't already whitelisted on Ranch, and then you would have to go through training and actually find Savannah. Without metagaming where she is. But if you know Savannah, you know where she's at. Her places of frequency hasn't changed. Exactly. My point proven by that comment. Too much work. And plus, I'm pretty sure the last time, one of the last times we talked months ago, you said you were done with RP to begin with, so, with regards to Red M, so. It's because the gang you were hanging around. And the shit you were dragged into that you didn't want to be a part of. Nothing motivating about it. I mean, sometimes. LOL, yeah, I am no longer friends with said group. I mean, fair. I mean, that probably should have happened a long time ago, but... flee. I said flee. Thank you. Okay, so we want to sell our... Ooh, alligator skin is $1. That was for a poor... Oh, excuse me, a poor baby alligator. Oh. Close. See if Miss Jackie is still up here. Howdy.
Hello.
I don't know the logic, to be honest. I think he just wanted to swing his dick around.
Who was it?
Vernon.
Vernon?
Aye.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He's a chief from out west.
Vernon.
Wait, what is his last name?
Madix, I believe, or Madik.
Vernon Maddox.
Something like that.
That
That name
does
sounds
sound
familiar.
familiar. It does sound familiar. I gotta give Dixon that. Wait, wasn't that a guy that, like, a criminal fellow that went by that name?
Maybe, to be honest with you. Might have been a former criminal, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does he wear a trench coat by chance?
He does.
I fucking know him. Ha! It's so funny. He's a chief. He used to grave dig and sell shit to me. That was so fucking fun. That's so fucking funny.
That's usually how it goes, to be honest with you.
Oh god, that's so funny. That's back when I owned my pawn shop up in Annisburg.
But night.
Bye.
See you all on Saturday. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. Y'all get a John free day.
You guys have had a lot of Jesse free days.
Yeah, it was actually absolutely fantastic. You know?
Miss Jackie, I got a question for you.
You couldn't help her. I just came to talk.
Yeah, hold on. Look. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah,
Hey,
what's
Dixon, it's
Do
really
you
good to
know,
see you
does the
back. I miss
taxidermist
being a
buy the
bitch
turtle
towards ya.
shells, or is that best to sell to the butcher?
Have a good night, John.
I
You
mean,
too,
that's a
Dixon.
question best for him. I don't know.
You stay safe
He
and healthy.
closed his shop up before I
Me
was able
too.
to get down there to him, so I just didn't know if you knew.
Thunder cunt.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what all he buys.
Okay. I'll just hold on to it then. And when I see him back open again, I'll go over there and try to make it down there before he leaves.
Yeah, I know those are kind of heavy, so.
Yeah. They can go in the bank.
Fair enough, yeah.
But, okay. I am going to lay my head down. I'll be back around probably tonight, depending on if I can get on the train or not. But thank you again for all your help earlier.
Sure. Sure thing. Take it easy.
You too. Be safe.
You don't know anyone, buddy.
Okay. But yeah, I'm proud of you for leaving that group, those circumstances. We'll sell those and that and that. That's the wrong button. Go put this in the bank because they are heavy as hell. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's alright.
Okay.
He may have just bumped his head a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you for checking though, man.
Nothing like a random guy laying on the middle of the walkway. Okay. Turtle shells. Skin. Howdy.
Hello.
He's right there.
Where?
What is he doing, bud?
Oh god. So I am going to be calling it there. I need to get dinner and then potentially play a game with my friend James for an hour or so. But I may be back on later tonight. Depends on how busy the queue is, how deep the queue is, and whatnot. But yeah. So I do thank everybody for coming in. Stopping by, all the follows, Rick, Nick, Lila Blue, Yorkshire Viking, thanks for the follows today. Anybody lurking that I don't know is here, that has been here or is still currently lurking, thank you for the lurks. Graham, Migri, Skittles, anybody else that's talked today, MJ, OG, all of you guys, thank you so much as well. I do appreciate all of you for stopping by and supporting my return to streaming, since it has been almost a year as well since the last time I streamed. So I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Let me see if Woofy is still on. Woofy is still on. Maybe you'll get arrested another day. I doubt it. Let's see. Here he is. So we're gonna go raid Daturia. He is Mr. Wolfie, the lawman on Ranch. He is the one that put Savannah in the citizen registry that they have earlier. He's the only lawman, or he is the lawman that I told OOC that I never wanted to meet him in character. And of course, he was the one that first lawman I saw today. So I do thank everybody. So we're gonna go over and give him a raid. Stay and hang out. He's from the UK. He is super funny. He is currently sick, OOC, so that is impacting him a little bit, but he's still pushing through. So let's go over, give him a raid, and thank you so much. See you guys maybe tonight. If not tonight, I will be back tomorrow, 12 p.m., between 12 and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, tomorrow as well. Bye-bye.